What's up, fam? In Pulse Chain community, if you're holding the core coins, I'm just going to be honest, you probably have to write off the next 3 months. And you can see that by the weekly super trend on PHEX, friends. It's flipped red. Now, I hope this is going to obviously bounce up hard, but you're probably wondering, oh, okay, does that mean like we go down for 3 months? No. It just means like it's going to take time. So it'll take some time. 3 months, it's flipped red on the weekly super trend. It's pretty late to flipping it. Pulse and PulseX had already done it. 3 months from here brings us to around September. It's just a guess, man, just a guess. But I also want to show you that the PHEX price flips it green at 1.7 cents. So, I mean, like, even if it got back to 1 cent, 1.2 cents up here, it hasn't flipped green, right? But, you know, do you feel good? You probably do. Relative, you're like, oh, well, at least we're not down here. We've gone up 3x. That's pretty much what it comes down to. It's all relative, right? I'm just letting you know, just to expect something like that, friends, because it's moving 3 times the average weekly move in one direction is significant. It really is significant. That's a weekly move. Remember, they've got a weekly time frame chart, and I'll just show you right now. So since Richard's anti-eHEX tweet, so friends, you got to remember. Okay, I received a lot of violent messages. A lot of people turned their back on me, violent threats, etc., etc. Now, don't cry. I'm just here to remind you that I'm still here. And I guess you were all wrong. I guess Richard's anti-eHEX tweet didn't do anything really except help bring everything down. And you might say, well, it's got to do with the people and it would have sold off anyway. That's true. That's true. But I want you to know that words and these types of reframing, it's not enough to change the boat direction. It's not. You have to do more. What will doing more be? I mean, 170,000 Ethereum helps. So Ethereum's price rising up to 10 grand. That helps. That pretty much helps. But look, friends, you already know, man. Meme coins, for example, a lot of coins, they sell themselves in the energy and the passion, and their new cycle 1 coins. They sell themselves. You don't need, there's no staking, there's no t-shirts in them. They don't need them. They don't need them, okay? Because they don't have that many people bag holding. It's the same with many other coins. That's competition. It is this breeding ground of innovation in crypto and community and network effects. Yeah, gets, you know, the strongest things are rising to the top. Now, it'd be nice if the 170,000 Ethereum gets rotated in, right? So you can help rise this thing to the top. But, you know, someone also asked me, Somi, why do you say 3 months? Why is PHEX probably just going to be not pumping up for 3 months? By the way, friends, like it can do a double. It is do a double. It's still red on the weekly super trend. But 3 months, just because I went back, once again, not guessing. A lot of people were just saying, no, it's coming up tomorrow. Dude, go back and check HEX and its weekly super trend chart from 2021. When it flipped red, the fastest time it would flip green was 3.5 months. The fastest. 3.5 to 5 months, okay? But you're probably wondering, like, wait a minute. Why do you say 3 months if those are longer? It's just because by the time it flips, friends, so if we go back, we check the PHEX price chart, okay? By the time it flips, like I mentioned to you, so the flip price is about 1.7 cents. So you will feel good if, you know, we go up and we're like 1.2 cents. Here's September, by the way. This is September, okay? This part is September. So yeah, you'll still feel good. You're like, oh, wow, we're up here, You know what I mean? It's just relative. It's relative. But really, you actually haven't gone anywhere in a long time. So it is just playing with your emotions like that. We are leveraged on Ethereum, but you still need Ethereum to go up, crank up, and everything to get rotated in. But I'm just trying to temper your expectations because, yeah, moving down, there are 5-year stakers unlocking and all these. It is what it is, friends. It's like, you know, you have plenty of opportunity here. I mean, I'm making 5 videos a day, posting everything out here about the ecosystem and everything else out here. There's obviously things on Ethereum. If you're going to go play on Coinbase and Solana, go play on them as well. But waiting for everything to turn around is good. However, it depends on how much you have invested. Because, friends, I was listening to, I think, HEXY Bastard and RHMaxi, and yeah, shout out to them. They, you know, HEXY Bastard said, well, look, you can't think just about yourself. Think about what a 100x does for a lot of other people, say, holding $1 million of the core coins today. You know, you're like, oh, it's one guy, $100 million. Okay, what about 20 guys? What about if there's 20? That's $2 billion. You know what I mean? You go, wait, that's 20 times 100 million is 2 billion. And you go, oh, but that's okay, really? Yeah, but now you have to assess yourself the probability of them not taking out from the pool of liquidity. The HEX, when it was single HEX, the HEX bid side of the liquidity maxed out at $150 million with an M. That was the most the USDC pool ever had. It was 100 to 150 million. So you got to think to yourself, are those people going to be like holding it the whole 100x the whole way? Look, you never know, man. Maybe Richard Hart just shocks the world and says, hey, I'm doing another sacrifice phase and I'm going to give you a really, really, really good deal this time. He might say something like that. You don't know, okay? But I'm just showing you, like, right now, you got to assess that probability. You don't know how the world event's going to be playing. So you can add to your position size. The prices are real cheap. You can do that if you want. Or you can do more lottery ticket stuff. You can buy cheap prices of other coins and meme coins. You have all these options out here too. You just don't do leverage trading because that's pretty much, you can get pooped on. But yeah, it is what it is, friends. Like, at the end of the day, you know what you're here for. You're here for green candles. So just trying to temper your expectations with these, because I'm going to be here every step of the way, friends. What happened to the PermaBulls? Friends, have you noticed, by the way, the PermaBulls? Okay, friends, this is why literally, I'm not saying this lightly. PermaBulls, they leave in this time period. You need them the most here. Where are they? They're gone. You realize, friends, they only operate in this high octave, like high level of existence once there's green candle dopamine in their heads. They do amazing thing on green candle. Oh, dopamine! But friends, you don't want that, man. In crypto, it's about a game of survival. You understand? It's not about the guy who can cheer the loudest when there's dopamine in their brains. You know what I mean? It isn't about that, friends, because you're high on drugs, right? That's not you. It can be spectacular if it works out. It can, but most of the time, you're literally high on drugs. Your brain receptors, they're flooding with dopamine. Oh! Okay, but when it gets turned off, these people become recluses. They go off to become hermits, friends. They just go like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Oh, that's what they become, friends. You need a fighter. You got to believe in something. I'm still here. Look at this chiseled jaw. And look at our friendship. Don't forget it loves you. Like, subscribe.